you're doing your research, you've got your articles that you want to put into your reference list. How do you get that reference list into perfect APA format? Well, as you were doing your searches, for instance, here I am in Learn. I found an article that I want to work with. I clicked Citation Tools, and here they give me a citation, but the default in Learn is always the MLA style. You usually have the option to click over to APA style. You then want to select it and download it, and then open it, step, 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 and then it shows up in another box in your browser. What I'm going to do is highlight it, copy it, and go to the list that I've already been keeping of other articles. And I'm going to then paste it at the end of the list. Then, because it's coming out of Learn, which is a database, and the database URLs only or usually lead you to a login page for Learn, you can't use it. So I'm going to go to the end where it says retrieved from, and then I'm going to take that URL and delete it because it isn't helping me. What you do instead is put in the URL for the publication that your material came from. And in this case, I happen to know that will be from http www.gale.com. Okay. This is not in alphabetical order, which it needs to be. The others are already, so I'm going to cut that, and that actually becomes my first title. Press return to put space in between, and at the moment I'm not worried about the space, but I will be very, very soon. One thing that you do need to learn is that Learn does not use perfect APA style. For instance, it capitalizes a lot of words that are not capitalized. Here in the title, mental health, the H in health should be in lowercase. Only the first word in a title or subtitle, along with proper nouns, are capitalized in APA format. So let's take a look at everything else in P. Strickland. Okay, the in is here because this is a segment in a reference book. So we do put in the information that here's the title of the book that it came from and who published it. And then I have the retrieved from and the URL. Okay, how do I put this into APA format, which is double-spaced and uses the hanging indent? Well, first I'm going to select all of my work. I'm then going to go to the paragraph box, click the little caret at the lower corner, where I can find my general alignment is left. That I don't change. Indentation I'm going to change because under special I can change it to hanging, and now I'm going to have the hanging indent happen right away. Sometimes there's special spacing that's been put before or after anything that you've added to your list. You want your before to be 0, you want the after to be 0, and under line spacing you want it to be double. So I've got hanging, double, no extra spacing, okay. And my list is pretty good, although I do have a little extra space here between the first one and second one. I'm going to delete that. And this is now an APA list, except I need to take a look at the font. Sometimes what you copy off of the web may be in a number of fonts. So you will select everything, go over to your font choices, and choose either Arial or Times New Roman. I'm going to choose Arial, and it should be in 12-point font. And now everything looks good. What I need to add at the top is the word references. So I will go to the beginning, go down a line, go up a line, type the word references, and spell it correctly, select it, center it, and now that's okay. The other thing that you need to do with an APA paper is have the running head and the page number on the top. To do that, I'm going to go to Insert Page Number. When I click on that, it's going to be at the top of the page. And of the samples, I want the one that shows plain number 3, which is a number in the right-hand corner. I click that. It automatically puts the page number in. This is page 1. I'm going to space in front of it, and then type the word, or the phrase, running head, colon, space, and then the title of, a short title of my paper in all caps. And in this case, I'm writing about various apps for smartphones that are used in the mental health field. My title should be short, Mental Health Apps, and that it should be in all caps. It's the only place you're going to use all caps in your paper. And then if I hit the Tab key a couple of times, it puts it all the way over to the left-hand margin. This is now the way that I want it to be. I click in the body of the paper. I've got a perfect APA formatted paper, or reference list rather. And I hope that this gives you some help in getting your paper to look exactly the way that you want it to be.